Steamworld Dig. Gotta never forgive me for doing, you know. Gotta never forgive me for doing myself a deal and do. Gotta never forgive me for doing. Oh, that's cool. And then oh shit, wow. That's a lot better. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. What is that? Okay, that is cool. I'm dumb. I keep forgetting about that. Fuck. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm so dumb. Ah. Okay, so dropping hard enough can't hurt me, so I get to triple with that. Shit. Give me for doing my son's deal and doing. Okay. Oh shit, sweet. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you replenish it. Oh, and it can break stuff above you. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking sick. That's cool. Got a new and doing. Never need to be able to do my as a full big of life. Got a never give me the And now we let the linger down. that's cool. Ah. Thank you, Watch. I appreciate you. in here. Oh, that's cool. I almost had it if she's going to see her. Oh, hey, man, it's good to see you. I'm doing okay, man. I got a bunch of new games. I found a bunch on sale for cheap. I got Time Splitter's Future Perfect. I wanted to own it. Steamworld Dig, which is what I'm playing now. Steamworld Dig 2. Tesla Grad Remastered. Tesla Grad 2. This first-person shooter with slow-mo that I've been wanting to try called Severed Steel. And then Duke Nukem 20th Anniversary Edition. Yeah. I've been kind of feeling the Metroidvania urge after playing Castlevania, after playing Symphony of the Night, and so I started looking into games that would scratch that itch, and Tesla Grad and Steamworld Dig came up, and then I looked and saw they were both on sale. Each of the Steamworld Dig games was $1. Severed Steel was $2. Time Splitter's Future Perfect was $2.73. So I managed to get like 7 games for. Oh, you play Tesla Grad? Well, actually, dude, this is the remastered version, and the remastered version is supposed to have a lot more content, much, much better graphics, and people complained, apparently, that the physics were wonky, so they completely redid the physics for the jump-in, because I'm like, remastered, so I looked into what changed, and then I heard that Tesla Grad 2 was even better than the first game. But you know me, I don't like to, skip games in a series if I can help it. So they were both on sale, I'm like, fuck it. Plus, like I said, I was feeling the symphony, I was feeling the Metroidvania urge. You know what I mean? So... Ugh. Yeah. Well, see, that's why you do this crazy thing, Max, called playing other games occasionally. I know it's fucking crazy, right? But, yeah, that's the thing. Remedy really is one of a kind. So many people tried to imitate Remedy and just failed. Okay, yeah, that's fair, but dude, it was still a fucking amazing game. Stranglehold fucking kicks ass, man. Like, it's not trying to be Max Payne, and it doesn't really need to be. It, in and of itself, is fucking great. And it still has insanely impressive destruction. Yeah, I'm not even talking about just Max Payne, although of course, but I'm saying other Remedy games like Alan Wake, Control, Quantum Break, like they're really hard. Fuck. Eh. I wouldn't say it's that bad. I mean, you played, you fucking played in, like, Red Faction 2, and that has way more on-rail sequences. Plus, I wanted to own at least one of the Time Splitters games on PlayStation. And the one to own is the best one. Future Perfect is so much better than the rest, it's not even funny. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this game is actually kind of interesting. It's weird. I do like it, but I don't know. I'm not really sold on it yet 100%. But it's been getting better the more I play, so I don't know. I'm not like you. I can't make up my mind that I like a game in 30 seconds. Oh, Max, you can't do that. You can't make fun of me. You can't tease me. How will I ever recover? That's mean. You're singling me out, even though it's how you treat literally everyone in your life. And that was funny, too, because I was laughing with Alex about it. We were talking about it, and I said, if Max could make gay jokes, I don't think he would know how to survive. That would be fucking insane, man. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can drill by it. Ah, fuck, I keep forgetting about that. Gravity, my only weakness! So we're able to get the plat, man, for Vice City. Man, that's lame, dude. I hope you figure it out. Cause you fucking earned that shit, man. What the fuck is that? Also, Duke Nukem, turns out you can use cheat codes in that game, and with using the cheat codes, you can get the platinum in like 30 minutes. I'm not going to do that, but I do think it's kind of fucked up that they just put that in there. I'm actually going to do it the legit way. Well, okay, you have to use at least one cheat. There's a trophy assigned to using a cheat. But, that'll be the last thing I do. Oh, sweet, a new shop. That's dope. Tungsten pickaxe, Drill Master. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, this was a game that was made in part with Randy Pitchford, so that would not surprise me. Fuck, yeah, I meant to send you that, fucking, basically, documentary about him. You have to remind me to do that, because it is well worth the watch, man. It is fucking hilarious. I'm not sure. I'll try to make sure it's not too long. I wouldn't want to hurt your delicate zoomer sensibilities. damn it. Yeah, I kind of fucked myself there. Okay, let's try this again. I get it. Yeah, that's true. I'm just giving you shit, man. I get it. What the fuck? I don't know, man. It is pretty entertaining, honestly. Chuh. Like I said, man, him having an entire fucking massive hard drive full of chick squirting porn, and then saying he was interested in it because it's a magic trick, and he wanted to know how she did it, and he left it at a medieval themed restaurant. Like, you can't make this shit up, man. His life was like a fucking 90s sitcom. He got into a fucking fist fight with the guy who plays Claptrap. Right? Or the time he had that fucking impromptu magic show and you could literally see everyone in the audience being angry with him. And like, they're just like, everyone is so silent. It's so funny, man. Just like you can feel the forced silence, like he's bombing hard and he's just getting more and more nervous. Like, it is so cringe that it's like, you feel cringe for him. And he's just like trying to get somebody from the crowd and nobody wants to go up there. Oh my god. You can tell they're just like, what the fuck is this? Like, we came here to hear about the next Borderlands. Like, he was basically fucking holding them hostage. It's like, dude, nobody wants to see your fucking magic trick. Show us Borderlands 3. Or watching him try to defend aliens, colonial marines, and he can't do it straight face. Because it's so bad. He's like, well, you know, I don't think it was that bad. And it's like, if that's the best you can say, man. But in all fairness, it is that bad. It really, really is. Echo, no, not right now, babe. Not right now. I love you, but not right now. My legs are hurting. And then he's just like, like, he was saying that... he was saying that, like, he's so glad that he got rid of the writer from the previous Borderlands games, because they have a much better game now, and the next game he's talking about is Borderlands 3. It's like, dude, you should have got that guy back. Okay, because they weren't exactly masterpieces of writing, but Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel, actually had moments of good writing, and Handsome Jack was a fucking great villain. Like, he is legitimately up there on, like, the all-time great villains. Look what happens when he left. They went to those fucking twins. That sucked. So it's like, obviously, you should have kept him around. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg, man. It's honestly hilarious. Like, he has been embroiled in so many fucking controversies. Yeah. And honestly, the idea wasn't really bad. They could have done the whole social media influencer thing, and they could have made it funny if they hadn't made it so cringy. Ah, fuck. I mean, it's not like the series was fucking highbrow before, you know what I mean? So, like, they could have made it funny, it was just terrible writing. And then they killed all of it. Fucking Lilith, are you kidding me? Yeah, let's get rid of one of the franchise's most loved fucking characters. Yeah, I can see that. Ah, you bitch. And obviously we don't really know it yet, but it does look from what I've seen in Borderlands 4 that the writing is a step in the right direction, so it seems like he at least heard that fucking criticism. Obviously we won't be able to judge until we see the full game, but from what I've seen of the trailer of Borderlands 4, it did look considerably less cringy, so at least they seem to have taken the criticism to heart. Damn it. Oh, well, at least it didn't kill me. I mean, it makes sense, dude. every subsequent Borderlands game has gotten bigger and bigger. So it honestly seems like they've been marching towards that from the beginning. So it just feels like the next evolution. Like, if the series wasn't already headed in that direction, I might agree with you. But, like, every single game has gotten larger and larger and went for more open world. So this just feels like the final step in that evolution, honestly. And, we don't know what kind of open world it'll be. We don't know how big it is, I think when you see open world games, you jump to the conclusion that it's immediately going to be big and empty. When there are plenty of games that have done it really right. It's all about how you do it. Obviously, there's going to be ones that are shitty. But then you get a great one, and it all feels worthwhile. And I don't really have a problem with open worlds. As I've said before, I think open worlds are one of the truest expressions of gaming. What sets gaming apart from movies and films and books, movies and books, is the interactivity of it. So giving you a world that's free to explore instead of just on rails is a very true expression of that. Hold on, I'm trying to see what you're saying. Once again, dude, that really just depends on what you play. There are plenty of games that let you, open world games that let you interact with the world. Say what you want to about the Elder Scrolls games and Bethesda, but their games are fucking famous for having an absurd amount of interactivity in their worlds. Sweet. Oh shit, new power. Oh, I got dynamite. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's gonna be useful. Red Dead Redemption 2, I know that you don't like Red Dead Redemption 2, but it has a lot of interactivity in the world. Like, a lot. Talk to any person on the streets, enter tons of buildings, pet your horse, open cabinets. Ah, okay. Ah, you bitch. That's not a big deal. Yeah. Is that everything here? I just want to make sure I got all the optional treasures. Cyberpunk has a shit ton of interactivity in its world. Metal Gear Solid 5 has a lot of interactivity in its world. You know, man, you're fucked up for saying that. Ah, sweet. Okay, yep, I think that's everything. Aw, fucking bullshit. This is definitely a very unique take on the genre, though. Oh, you mother... Definitely very hard, though. Played what? This game? Okay. Why the fuck didn't you mention you had already played it? Seems like that should have come up before now. I didn't even know you liked Metroidvanias. Well, I can't recall you ever mentioning playing one before now. Sweet. Is it really? I thought it was a roguelike. Oh, son of... Ah, okay. You bitch. Fucking asshole. Oh, you asshole. Okay. I'm also interested to try out Steamworld Dig 2, because apparently that's supposed to be even better. And I believe in sequels, so... I like this game so far, but it hasn't ripped me, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. So, the sequel might do that. Damn it. Plus, if you said Tesla grad is good, that gives me even more confidence in it. Oh, that's fair. And, fair enough, it is fun. I'm basically just trying to say I like it, but I don't love it, if that makes sense. But I got it for $1, so... You know, that big of a deal. Sweet. Steam Punch. What the fuck does that do? Oh, okay. Oh, it gives me like a ranged. Oh, that's cool. So after Vice City, man, what's the plat you're gonna get after that, dude? I thought you didn't really like San Andreas. Oh, hey, Beach Ward's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you since last year. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Well, whenever you're on, man, we're always happy to have you. Damn it. Oh well, not a big deal. Well, Max Payne is great. You're not going to love it more than Max, because that's not fucking possible, but I do like Max Payne. If you like good story-based shooters, they're hard to beat. Well, those are not bad choices either. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, you fall out of love with gaming, you just don't feel like it, or maybe nothing's caught your eye in a while, or you're busy, It really sucks. They were actually working on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake, and it got canceled when they did the merger with Microsoft, but I think they said they revived it. But at the very least, it got delayed because of that shit. Because the remakes did phenomenally. I didn't really play much of Tony Hawk. I didn't play much of Tony Hawk as a kid. I played them a little bit, but it just, I just never got around to it. So I didn't really get into Tony Hawk until, the remake came out. And then I'm like, oh, I'll give it a try. And I wound up liking it, and I got pretty good at it. I actually have a short up on my YouTube of me getting 700,000 points in one trick. It's like a 40 combo in the mall. One skating game that I played a shit ton out of, though, as a kid, was, if you've ever heard of Disney's Extreme Skater, that is a fucking awesome game. It was like, it's like Tony Hawk, it was made with the same engine, has the same gameplay, but it's set in Disney worlds. Like, the first stage is, no, you really should look it up then. Cause, like, the first stage is, Andy's room from Toy Story. Then, like, the Pride Lands from fucking The Lion King. Like, it's great. Like I said, I mean, it's the exact same gameplay as the Pro Skater games. Just Disney worlds. Like, good Disney worlds. Obviously, not talking about the fucking modern Disney. And so, a lot of those levels are great. Like, Andy's room is fucking sick. You know what I mean? The Pride Land, like, they make for great skating levels, so... And it had a fucking amazing soundtrack. And you could customize your own character. Like, I think they actually beat Tony Hawk to the punch with that. So you can make your own kid character to skate around when you weren't playing them. You can play as the characters, you know? I love to fucking play Timon and Pumbaa. I fucking love Timon and Pumbaa. Their show was my jam as a kid. Oh, well, fuck yeah, man. PS3 is fucking awesome. One of my favorite Sony systems, honestly. Not only does PS3 have a killer library, but you can play a shit ton of great PS1 games and PS2 games on PS3. So yeah, I would definitely check that. A lot of good shit there. And now that PS3 is mostly dead, you can get a lot of games for really cheap these days, so... Hold on, let me see what you're saying, Philippe, and it's good to see you, man. I have no clue. I hope it'll be good. For me, whether the Switch 2 is gonna be good or not depends on what game it launches with and how much of a leap it is. Because the original Switch launched with Breath of the Wild, arguably one of the greatest launch games of all time ever, and then quickly, within 6 months, came out with Super Mario Odyssey. So, in the first 6 months, when most, in the first, in the first 6 months, when most consoles are doing with games, and mainly just getting, you know, limited stuff, the Switch had an insane fucking library. So if they want to match Switch 1, which hopefully they would because it's Switch 2, they're going to need a fucking amazing launch game to compete with that. So I honestly feel like a large part of the success of Switch 2 is going to depend on the launch lineup. And on top of which, it also depends on how much more powerful it is. We know it's going to be more powerful, but we don't know by how much. Obviously, it's going to need to be a lot more powerful to justify making, you know, people to buy it. And then, on top of that, yeah, that's the rumor that Metroid Prime 4 is going to be the launch game. And I hope so, because that would be fucking amazing. But, you know, that's just speculation. So, you know, GameCube is fucking awesome. All randomness. I love GameCube. Although it's kind of a bitch to collect games for now because they've all skyrocketed in price. And yeah, I have to agree. I was never a huge fan of 64. Like, I like 64. I'm not gonna say it's a bad console, but like, they're fucking insanely high priced, dude. Physical GameCube games are a fucking nightmare. Scalpers have fucking ruined GameCube collecting. It is heartbreaking. But nowadays, you can basically emulate almost every GameCube game with just a moderately competent PC. So if you're going to get into GameCube, fucking use your laptop. Because if you have even an old laptop, you can probably run GameCube games. And then not have to pay hundreds of dollars to get fucking fleeced by a neckbeard scalper in his mom's basement. I hope so. It will if they're being fucking smart. You know how much money they would make? Oh shit. Like, seriously. Like, if they started remastering old GameCube games, they would make so much fucking money. I mean, it's not even funny. But then Nintendo has had a lack of common sense before. There would be seemingly a slam dunk, and then they fuck it up, so... we'll have to see. Common sense wins out. Or Nintendo being Nintendo wins out. Nintendo is great at what they do. You know? They fucking suck, though. When it comes to change. You have to pay for online for Switch. You have to pay for online for Switch. And it still uses fucking friend codes. And there's no achievements. What the fuck? Yeah. Trust me, man. Everybody who used to collect GameCube games is fucking kicking themselves. Yeah. No, I agree, man. They were. Okay. Dude, I love achievements. Why would you shit on achievements, man? No, dude, none of us did. None of us did. We all got fucked. Well and truly fucked. Yeah. Oh, man. It's kind of crazy. But it was... nobody expected this was going to happen. Because it didn't happen naturally. If you, one of these days, I can send you a link to it, and you should check it out, or you can just look it up. Carl Jobst, or Jobs, however you want to say it. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He went into analysis of what caused this, and it wasn't the games naturally becoming more expensive. It was people deliberately colluding to make the games more expensive. By creating a bubble. So, like, this was done on purpose. So, honestly, there was no way to anticipate it. And, you know... you know... It used to be, when I was a kid, when my dad was a kid... that video game collecting was something that everybody could do. You didn't need a lot of money to do it. And in fact, it was usually an alternative for poorer people. So it's like, oh hey, you can't afford a new game? Well, go get old games, you know? For $60 you get one new game or a bunch of old games. So as somebody who didn't have a lot of money, that's what I would do. When everybody else was on fucking 360 and PS3 at the time, I was known in my local GameStop as the PS2 kid because I was always getting shit for PS2. I was happy. You know, it used to be that with just a little bit of money here and there, anybody could build up a respectable collection. And now, instead of older games being cheaper, which they should be, they're now more expensive than fucking brand new games. They're now more expensive than they were the day they fucking came out. Some of them by orders of magnitudes. It's fucking insane. And, you know, these assholes did this to drive up the price for a few games, but it trickled down to gaming as a whole. And it honestly kind of killed it. I'm hoping one of these days it'll go back. It's already dropped some, but yeah. Like GameCube, you used to get GameCube games so fucking cheap. And now, like, any fucking GameCube game that you want to get, you have to sell a fucking kidney to get. Hope you don't want to get any Silent Hill game legitimately. Otherwise, you're going to be out a couple $1,000s. That's not a joke. The Silent Hill games, complete in the box, usually go for about $200. And then scalpers have taken that another step further. Scalpers have taken that another step further because Before, it was the people at the top of the industry that were creating these bubbles. Okay, but then other people saw what they were doing, and now they're doing it. So now, anytime you have a fucking game come out, and there starts to be scarcity, people immediately jack up the price. Oh, wow, that sucks, man. So, like, Okami. Okami has had a small but incredibly devoted following for ages now. For the better part of 2 decades. And, they just recently announced Okami 2, which nobody thought would ever happen, and already, because of that, the physical price of Okami is going up, because people say, oh, people are going to want to play the first Okami now. Let's jack up the price! And that's another reason why emulation and official emulation is so crucial, because it's one of the main ways of fucking combating that. Besides the fact that emulating older games, yeah, that is really cool. That there are people who are making official games you can play on native cartridges. It's kind of mind-blowing. Besides the fact that it makes those games available on modern hardware, opening them up to a new generation of gamers, and making it more readily available for the people that originally played them, it helps to deter scalpers. Because a scalper will be like, oh yeah, I have this game for $200, and then a digital version of the game comes out for $10, and suddenly people are like, well, fuck you, I'm just going to buy the digital version, and then bam, the physical prices go down. So, it lets the old people who grew up with the game play the game with modern amenities. It lets newcomers be introduced to the game, because let's face it, no gamer is going to track down an old gamer. No gamer, modern gamer, who's not into old games is going to track down and buy an older system to play one game. So any game that's not available on modern hardware is closed off from the vast majority of gamers. And honestly, would you want to track down a super expensive old system, get the TV for it, for a game you might not even like? The people who are collecting were people that usually were originally around for that. So it allows the people who loved the game originally to get it back into the games with modern amenities. It allows a new generation of people to get into the games. It preserves them so they're not lost, and it fucks scalpers. And that's one of the best things that Sony has been doing lately, is they've been really upping their focus on the classics game, and I'm fucking here for it. Because Jim Ryan was such a fucking piece of shit, man. Like, he knew how to make good games, and he did do a lot of good things. But this asshole literally said that if a game is older than 5 years, there's no point in playing it. Yeah, exactly. And making physical copies of games actually takes a surprising amount of money, so a lot of these older games don't have enough physical support to demand a new physical run. You know what I mean? Like, it's surprisingly expensive to make new physical copies. Which is why most indie games are digital only. You might get an occasional game getting a new physical run, limited run games, but most of the time, these older games aren't well known enough to warrant a physical printing. Yeah, exactly. I totally get you, man. Totally get you, dude. I'm not gonna buy something I'm not going to use. You know? Just not gonna happen. Games are meant to be fucking played. I mean, and the situation has devolved to a fucking ridiculous point. Okay, so me and Max and them have talked about this before. Okay, Pokemon Emerald. Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, okay, are the 3 best-selling Game Boy games of all time. And are in the top 10 best-selling handheld games ever, okay? There is over, in excess of 50 million carts of those 3 games combined out in the wild. At least. Okay? They are the most common Game Boy game. And yet, despite being the most common Game Boy game, Game Boy Advance, getting just a regular copy of Pokemon Emerald without the fucking box is over $200. And it's not like I said, it's not like, oh, they're scarce. 50 million copies in the wild. You can throw a fucking rock and hit them, and they're $200. It's absurd. Yeah. Oh, hey. Hey, it's good to see you, DJ Gaming. I haven't seen you in a while, man. And yeah, seriously, right now, I'm not joshing you. Right now, Google Pokemon Emerald and see the fucking first result you see on Amazon and eBay and tell me it doesn't make you want to fucking weep. Okay, and like I said, there are 50 million loose copies of Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, no, dude, you might be half right. There's an entire fucking industry of counterfeit Pokemon games. Yeah, I played all of the Pokemon games, you know? And God forbid you want to get any of the DS Pokemon games. You know, you might think, the Pokemon DS games would be less expensive because they're newer. They're worse. It's worse. And legitimately, you know, my cousin Max, he turned 15. Not Max in the chat, different Max. My cousin Max. Alright, man. I'll see you later. See you when I see you, bro. Great having you. Damn it. My cousin Max. Different Max than the one in the stream. I was there when he was born, and, you know, he just turned 15. Oh, that's cool. He just turned 15, you know, and I would love to share with him. I would love to share with him my game collection, my love for game collection, you know? And when I was 15, I used to be able to take $20, go to GameStop, and walk away with a bunch of used games, feeling like I just got a treasure trove. Now you can't do that. And it makes me sad that he's not going to be able to collect video games like I did, because he loves games too, and that was one of my greatest joys. Like, these fuckers were so dedicated on making a profit that they stole something precious from all gamers. And made it harder for everyone, just so they could make a little more money. But thankfully, it won't last forever. Eventually, the bubble will pop. And when that happens, we can only hope that's going to happen sooner than later. And like I said, the more we have classic games getting emulated on systems, the better. Like I said, every time you see a major PS2 game, yeah, exactly. Every time you see a major PS2 game become a PS Classic, you immediately see the fucking price drop. Because now people can readily buy it, so scalpers can't scalp anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have a very charming aesthetic. Which is always a plus. Oh, okay. There's definitely a very clever take on the whole Metroidvania thing. Oh, shit. How old are you, man? I never asked how old you were. Yeah. Burning Shores. Oh, okay. Oh, so when you said holiday break, you're a teacher, I guess? Damn it. And not a big deal. Okay. Well, I mean, I get it. You have a life, and obviously that life is more important than watching some guy stream. You know? So, whenever you can make the time to watch, that's fine. And if not, I'll understand. I'm not gonna fucking guilt you over not watching me all the time. I'm not fucking Darkside Phil. And honestly, I appreciate when anybody watches at all, and I don't take it for granted. I hate it when people are conceited, and they treat their people who watch them like they're owed. For the longest time, I thought nobody would ever want to watch me. My dad kept trying to tell me to get into streaming because I was, he thought I had the right qualities for it, and I just didn't for years because I thought nobody would want to watch me. So the fact that a lot of people like my stuff, that I've had people tell me that watching my streams makes them feel better, and it's something they really enjoy, honestly tickles me more than you can ever imagine. Like I said, for the longest time, I'm like, who would want to watch me? You know, and I know a lot of people that do like watching me. I've had people like Philippe, if he's still here, say that, you know, my streams help him get through hard work days. And that is just like the greatest fucking compliment that anyone can ever give me. Really touches me. Yeah. Well, yeah, I get it. You know, I'm glad to have you here as long as you're able to be here. And if you're busy, I understand. Just, you know, stop by when you can. That's all. It's like, if you don't watch, I'm gonna fucking kill myself! Yeah, the Darkside Phil method. But I'll do it, man! I'll fucking do it! I swear to God, if you click away, that's it, man. It's over for me. Yeah, he honestly just sucks. No, he really is, dude. Darkside Phil is like one of the worst fucking streamers out there. How anyone that watches him at all is insane. Like, he gets thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from his fucking fans, and instead of being grateful, he'll chip them for more money. He's a piece of shit. He's notorious for being one of the shitty streamers out there. Like, for example, he started doing a thing called the vest streak because people kept asking him to put on a vest. And he was smart about it, and he's like, okay, if you guys want to see me wear the vest that badly, we'll you guys can pay me a certain amount every day, and if I reach that goal, I'll put on the vest. Which, okay, fine, you know, if people want to make demands of you. Oh god, low tier god, Jesus. I can't figure out who's worse. So if somebody wants to make demands of you... Oh, the red bread's really good, yeah. Yeah, super chill dude, yeah. But, if people want to make demands of you and you ask them to reach a goal for it, that's fine. This guy was making $100 a day just to wear a vest. Okay? And this went on for like 200 days. So this man made roughly 20 grand literally just off of wearing a fucking vest. And rather than thinking, oh my god, I made more than some people see in a year just to wear a fucking vest, his thoughts were, I should get more money. Like the fucking entitlement of this guy. Right? You know how many people would kill to be in that position? And honestly, not only does he not be able to enjoy the money he made, but he got himself into massive debt. So, and here's what's crazy. He got himself into debt over the stupidest shit. So he was constantly begging his fans for money. And he was saying, I need the money, I need the money. Unexpected bills came up. It turned out that this motherfucker, the whole time he was saying he needed money to survive, the whole time that he was bitching, that he spent $10,000 on microtransactions for a WWE game, the official WWE phone game. It's like, you fucking kidding me? You were getting $10,000 from your fans, and you spent it on microtransactions. What the fuck is wrong with you? So it's like the whole time you were saying you needed money to eat, you were basically fucking fleecing people so you could gamble? And that's just some of it. I'm not kidding when I tell you that this guy has literally done so much shit, because he's been around for like 15, 20 years. He was around near the start of YouTube. I will say that. He is an OG. It's amazing he survived as long as he has. But this guy, has so many controversies that there are documentaries of him that are like 4 hours long, just talking about the stuff he's done. Hell, it really sucks. It really, really sucks, man, when it's a YouTuber you like that turns out to be an asshole. Low tier god. He's a fucking asshole. He's not like Darkside Phil, but he's just as bad in his own way. Basically, low tier god didn't scam his fans out of money, but he is incredibly toxic and mean. He plays games, fighting games, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, you name it. And anytime somebody beats him, no matter how legitimate the win was, he freaks the fuck out and says, oh, you didn't play, or he'll quit the match. He's notorious for quitting matches, even when it's proven that people were fighting him fair. Or he'll say, well, you didn't really win, or you picked that garbage character, like, always a fucking excuse. But what he really sucks at is he said some really fucked up shit. Like, he trash talks his opponents. So, like, he'll say, well, I'm gonna fuck your mom. And he is notorious because there's this guy, I can't remember his name, fuck. It'll come to me eventually. There's this guy, he's a streamer, and he's disabled. He has cerebral palsy. And so he actually plays he plays games with his tongue because his right hand doesn't work, and he's really good. And low tier God, he beat low tier God. Yeah, that is true. He beat low tier God, and you know, rather than thinking, "Oh my God, how impressive was it that this guy who's disabled and is playing with his fucking tongue beat me?" Because, you know, low tier God actually isn't bad at the games. He's pretty decent. He made fun of him being crippled and called him retarded. And just said some really fucked up shit. So he's just known for being a prick. Static dash? The fuck is that? Oh! It's like a double jump. That's cool. Moving up in the world, baby! Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that is not something you are ever gonna see me fucking do. Like, for real. The only time you'll ever see me getting pissed at somebody in a fucking game is if they're, cheating or camping or shit like that. Okay? You can literally, if you check out my old streams, I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat 11. I'm really fucking good with Johnny Cage. Like, he's my specialty. And I lost a ton of times, you know? And as long as it was a fair lose, oh, shit happens. As long as it was a fair lose, I would say, you know, good match. I'm never poor sport. Now, you know, occasionally, damn it. Occasionally I have gotten mad. When somebody, like, camps. I got really fucking upset when this guy was just spamming the crouch kick in Mortal Kombat. He did it like 20 times in a row. Piece of shit. Or when somebody spawn camps. Because that is them being a dick and basically fucking cheating and ruining people's times. I'm pretty good when I want to be. I'm not, like, fucking amazing at fighting games, but I'm pretty decent when I want to be. In particular, Mortal Kombat is Johnny Cage and Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is the fighting game I probably played the most in my life, and the one I like the most. But in general, oh, that's great, man. I never really got into Street Fighter much. Oh, that's a good deal. I've never really played Tekken that much. I've played some Tekken, but not a huge amount. I need to give Tekken a try one of these days. I don't have anything against it, I just never got around to it. But for me, it was always Soul Calibur. I played the ever-loving shit out of Soul Calibur as a kid. Soul Calibur 2. I had the GameCube version where they had Link as a guest character, and me and my sister, hundreds of matches. Like over 800 matches. And then I got really into Soul Calibur 3. I think that's probably my favorite fighting game of all time. Yeah. I firmly believe that any multiplayer game like that, you should be able to play non-ranked. They should have a non-skill-based matchmaking option. Because some people just want to play it and have fun. And that's something that people have been begging for in Call of Duty since like the end of time, or the beginning of time, and they have yet to get it. It's honestly, it's like, really? You totally could. Like, we know you can. I mostly do play single player, though, honestly. I'll play a spot of multiplayer every now and then, but single player has always been where my heart is. Yeah, that's fair. What the fuck? When I come to games, I come to them for the escapism, for that feeling of doing something I could never do in real life, for that being in another world. And multiplayer games don't really do that for me, so I'll play the odd multiplayer game here and there. You know, it's a nice change of pace, but my heart has always been single player. Yeah, it's okay, DJ. I'm not a grammar Nazi. I know what you meant. I'm not going to bust your balls over grammar, man. I can't stand it when people do that. Especially when it's minor stuff. Like, if somebody's speaking so bad with grammar that you can't understand what they're saying, okay. But most of the time, you'll see somebody being a dick over, like, one misspelled letter. It's like, really, man? You're going to sit there and give somebody a hard time because they put an E instead of an I? Go fuck yourself. Now you're just being petty. So, you're never going to catch me breaking somebody's balls. Exactly. Exactly, you get it. And multiplayer games kind of suck at that. So my heart will always be in single player. That's what I like. Every now and then, I'll play a spot of multiplayer, but my heart, I'll always love single player games. And it's funny because so many times gaming executives would be like, single player games are dead, or single player games are dying. There's no market. And then every fucking time a game will come out and be single player and be ridiculously successful. I remember somebody's like, are single player games dead? And then Elden Ring came out. Are single player games dead? And then fucking Baldur's Gate 3 getting, like, every single time. It's hilarious. Like, there will always be a fucking massive market for single player. I don't know why, like, every couple of years, a corporate executive suddenly think, well, we have to have multiplayer, or we're not going to survive. And then that's always proven wrong. Like, around the time Battlefront 2 came out, EA was like, do people even want single-player games anymore? If there's, like, I'm not sure people would be satisfied if there's not an online mode. And then, EA learned that the hard way because Battlefront 2, their multiplayer game, got slammed and sold well under projections. And then Jedi Fallen Order, the single-player only Star Wars game, far beat it in sales numbers. Yeah. Even though that's the whole fucking thing, that is the whole fucking thing about a live service game, and what people don't understand is that I'm trying to figure out the way to put it. Okay, on paper, I understand why these developers are going for live service games. Because it's a renewable source of money. The only thing better than money is consistent money. And I mean, I can understand the logic. If somebody told you, I can give you $100 once, or I can give you $100 every month for the rest of your life, you're going to choose for the rest of your life. But what they're not understanding is live service games are designed to take up a lot of people's time. And that's fine and good, but the average person doesn't have that much time to take up. So, the average person, the average gamer, will have one live service game that they really, really play. And they won't play the rest. You're not going to see somebody playing 15 big live service games. They just don't have the time. They usually pick one, and they stick to it. So what that means... Exactly, yeah. What that means is you have a lot of people, a lot of game companies, trying to make live service games... trying to make live service games, but due to the nature of live service games, there's never going to be more than a couple big ones at a time. So they don't understand that they're setting themselves up for failure. The vast majority of people are only going to play one. So there's only really room in the market for a couple. And unless you're 100% sure that you're going to be able to compete with the heavyweights, which, I mean, you're never going to be 100% sure, it is a really big fucking risk. Even Sony tried to hop on that train, and look how that fucking turned out. Concord, arguably the biggest fucking failure Sony's ever had. They spent like $300 to $400 million on a game that sold like 40,000 copies that were refunded. That lasted all of a month. Like, I seriously do not think Sony has ever had a bigger fuck-up. You know, and Sony has been crushing it with their single-player games. That's the main reason why out of all the three, damn it. That is the main reason why out of all the three, the big three, I prefer Sony. Because I personally think they have the best exclusives. And for me, exclusives are everything. There's no point, you know, you'd have the best game system in the world if there's no exclusives. So that's why I've always preferred Sony. And what they do is really great single-player games. And they've become ridiculously successful. They've arguably been in the first place in the console race more than they haven't. PS1 was first place. PS2 was ridiculously successful. The highest selling, fucking most profitable game system of all time. Still hasn't been beat. 3 console generations later, PS3 did super well after the initial launch and ultimately beat 360. Was second only to the Wii. And I would still say they probably made more money because the Wii was half the price. PS4 won that generation. So they've succeeded all 5 generations off of single-player games. And they're like, you know what? Let's get the live service. And it blew up in their face like, dog, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls. And, you know, at least they had common sense because the president of Sony, after Concord, was like, don't worry, guys, we got a lot of single-player games coming because he's like, okay, this is clearly our bread and butter. Yeah. So at least they got the fucking message. And 2025 has a lot of big first-party exclusives coming. Yotoi, or Yote, however you say it, which I'm really looking forward to. Ghost of Tsushima is one of my all-time favorite games. And I pretty much love everything Sucker Punch has ever made. Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding isn't for everybody, but I ultimately love Death Stranding. I'm looking forward to the sequel. It looks like a Venom game is going to come out. Yeah, Stellar Blade. Looks like a Venom game is going to come out in 2025. And that would be fucking amazing. If that's true, that's a day one purchase for me. I've liked every Spider-Man game Insomniac has ever made. So the thought of having like a more M-rated Venom spin-off is super cool. More I can't even think of. So they have a jam-packed 2025, so I'm looking forward to that. This year's going to be fucking crazy for games. Like, I mean, I hope you guys are ready. Buckle up. Like, this year is going to be fucking insane for games. One of the most jam-packed game years I've seen in ages, okay? Tales of Graces, remastered, comes out on the 17th. That's my favorite Tales of game. Super fucking looking forward to that. Up until now, it's only been on the PS3. So, you know, being able to play one of my favorite JRPGs with modern amenities and modern platforms, fuck yeah, it's only $40. Ender Magnolia, coming out on the 22nd. I fucking love Ender Lilies. I'm looking forward to the sequel for a while now. Metal Gear Solid Delta, yeah. You know, Metal Gear Solid 3 is already fucking amazing, and they're remaking it with modern graphics and Metal Gear Solid 5 gameplay. Like, they're overhauling the gameplay. So, fuck yeah. I'm a diehard Metal Gear's fan. So, you know, the fact that they're keeping the story the same and the world the same, but they're bringing the gameplay up to modern standards and up the graphics, day one purchase. Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remastered. Can't wait for that, especially Angel of Darkness, because they're going to fix it. And I've loved all the other remasters that Aspire's done. The Soul Reaver remaster, the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 was fantastic. Marvel 1943. That is a fucking World War II Marvel game with Captain America And Black Panther, that's written by Amy Hennig, who is the person behind the Legacy of Kain games, Uncharted 1 through 3, and Jak and Daxter trilogy. So she is a fucking fantastic writer, and she's doing a Marvel game. And, yeah, that was the dumbest thing ever. And they were fixed by release because it was a work in progress build. People got worked up for fucking nothing. It's dumb. I'm a diehard Legacy of Kain fan, and I fucking love the remaster. Okay, if I thought it sucked, I would be the first person to say, this is shit. I loved it. So, people are gonna find anything to be upset about. I can't wait for, Tomb Raider 4 through 6 by them. So, Tales of Grace is remastered. Ender Magnolia, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, Marvel 1943. Has the best graphics I've ever seen in a game. People didn't believe it was real. They had to let people in the audience play with the dev controls. You should look up the trailer for Marvel 1943. The graphics are fucking insane. Fuck, there's more. Death Stranding 2. Super looking forward to that. Been waiting 5 years for that. Actually, 6. Yeah, because 2019 was when Death Stranding came out. Chronos: The New Dawn. It's a sci-fi horror game made by the guys behind the Silent Hill 2 remake. Day one purchase, because Silent Hill 2 remake was the shit. And it looks really cool. The Venom game they were talking about looks like it's coming out this year. Oh shit, there's more. And of course now I'm having trouble thinking about it. Hold on, let me look up a list. Because there's so many more that I'm not thinking of that just look fucking insane. Like 2025, honestly, is looking like it's going to be one of the best years. Well, GTA 6, probably the most anticipated launch of any game ever in history. I don't think we've ever seen a level of hype for a game that we're seeing for this. It's going to be fucking insane. It's going to have the biggest launch in history. Like, next level fucking hype. Let's see. Looking through the list now. Because I know I was forgetting a bunch. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I fucking love Kingdom Come Deliverance. That looks amazing. Can't wait for that. That's in February. Yeah, they do. Assassin's Creed shit. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm really looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I know it's popular to hate on Assassin's Creed. I know it's popular to hate on Ubisoft. I love Ubisoft, and I'm actually really looking forward to Shadows. Avowed looks really good. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's fucking insane. A modern-day pirate game of Majima? Fuck yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds looks really good. The first truly open-world Monster Hunter game. Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster. It looks amazing. Comes out in March. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I fucking love Xenoblade. So the fact they're bringing X to Switch with new content, super awesome. Hold on. Still looking through the list. I'm still going, there's so many games coming out this year. It's insane. This year's going to be crazy. I'm looking. Borderlands 4. gonna be super awesome. Croc Legend of the Gallows. Yeah, I still think it looks good. That's being remastered. That's going to be awesome. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are coming. People have been waiting years for that. Doom the Dark Ages. Looks fucking amazing. All the modern Dooms have been awesome. You have fucking more open levels, fucking flying, a mech that you can get in. Like, Doom the Dark Ages looks fucking awesome. They remade Dragon Quest 3. Now they're remaking Dragon Quest 1 and 2. And that's going to be awesome. They're doing 1 and 2 after 3, because technically 3 is before 1 and 2 in chronology. Dying Light the Beast. I fucking love Dying Light 1 and 2. Can't wait for Dying Light the Beast. Elden Ring Night Rain. The new Fable. Which I love Fable, and I was so sad to see Fable die, so I'm super excited to see this remake. Or not remake, I'm sorry, new game, reboot, I guess you could say. Ghost of Yotoi, already mentioned, but yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing. They're re-releasing Glover, classic platformer. I'm really looking forward to that. I always wanted to play Glover. Greedfall 2, loved Greedfall. There's a Souls-like called Hell Is Us, looks really good. Hyper Light Breaker, looks really good. Little Nightmares 3. Lunar Remastered Collection. Lunar games are fucking awesome, so it's good to see them get love. Mafia the Old Country. I love the Mafia games. And this one is set during the birth of the Italian mob. Yeah, it is. It really is going to be sick. I agree. So this is like uncharted territory. We're going to have a Mafia game with horses. It's going to be in Sicily. It's going to be fucking awesome. Metroid Prime 4. Going to be fucking awesome. I've waited, like 18 years. The last Metroid Prime game came out in 2007. Fuck me. Can't wait for that. New Ninja Gaiden game. It's going to be a 2D Ninja Gaiden game made by the team behind Blasphemous. I fucking love Blasphemous. I can't wait to play that. Outer Worlds 2. Pathologic 3, which, holy shit, that's going to be insane. The new Pokemon Legends. Hopefully that'll be great, not shit. We'll see. I'm trying to... See, still going. Like, more Shantae games. A new Shovel Knight. The Sinking City 2. We're looking forward to that. I like the Sinking City. South of Midnight looks pretty cool. Come on. See, we're still going. We're still going. They're remaking the first Trails in the Sky, but 3D. I'm really looking forward to that because I love JRPGs. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 might finally fucking come out this year. It's only been, like, in development hell for, like, 10 years. But the same company finally put out Dead Island 2, so it's possible. Witchfire looks fucking awesome. Yeah, and those are just ones we know about. Obviously, we're going to see a bunch more games when E3 comes. So, like, 2025 is fucking insane. This is going to be one of the best years in gaming, and I can't even remember when, so I'm fucking pumped for that. I'm just trying to get out. Oh, here we go. Oh shit, a new NPC. Dandy. Of course, he has a fucking dandy mustache. Drill Star. Sucker Punch. Plasma Lantern. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a better drill. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. That deactivated the laser grid. Let me get farther. Sweet. Oh, nope. There's a lot of Metroidvania games. This is a really unique take on the genre, honestly. I've never played a game like this, so, you know, I'm happy I decided to try this out. And from what I've heard, Steamworld Dig 2, which I also got, is even better, so... Sweet. Nope, okay. Damn it. Oh my god, look at how big that diamond is, and I can't take it. What the fuck? Ugh! I have to remember that. I'm back for it. Oh, there's a warp right there. Thank fuck. Sweet. Oh shit, wow. Man, those diamonds are fucking 500 a piece. No wonder they're so fucking big. Shit. Gotta find more water, Jesus. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, shit. Come on, here we go. Damn it. Come on, bro. Ah. Oh, you bastard. I'm going to take a short break and I'm going to try out Steamworld Dig 2. I'll be right back.